DanielBritt.com.
So Troy Peach has baby Jesus, nativity, a little reindeer action in the front yard, like any good American citizen might decorate for the holidays. And then you look out one night this weekend and it's gone. And then give it a couple hours, and all of a sudden Facebook lights up with this odd thing from Kathy Crabhanna, mother of the Crab family. And so she says, hey, there's random decorations in our yard that I didn't put there. She goes back inside to tell her husband.
He doesn't believe her.
And she comes back out, and then they're gone.
But she had taken pictures, and she posted that to Facebook.
Now, you're upset because they're your decorations, doggone it, and your kids are now a little bit nervous, and the plot thickens. Correct me if I'm wrong, but then is it Lori Sykes from the Jason Crab Band that finds them in her yard?
First, before they end up at Lori Sykes' house, they showed up at Olin Witt's house. You know, Olin is he's the owner of Coach Quarters, which is a bus leasing company here in town. You know, and Justin Ellis, who played piano for the Crab family, is his dad.
Okay.
So it ends up at his house first.
Okay.
After Kathy's. And
Right.
then, you know, of course, a random picture shows up, you know, and of course, all these folks have either been out of town or gone
Right.
When these things show up. And
Right.
so at Olin's house, and then David and Lori Sykes, their house,
Mm-hmm.
and then they disappeared. You know, they were gone again up until last night, and then Baby Jesus made another appearance at. Believe it or not, and the person who got accused of this the most on Facebook, I did not accuse, but the one who got accused of this was Mike Bowling, which we all know he is, you know, he's a good prankster, and but they appeared at Mike Bowling's house last night.
Gotcha.
But maybe that's a decoy.
Yes, it could be. I will tell you this.
Yeah.
They're all in on it. And, they're all going to get it bad. I'll just be honest with you. Yeah.
Well, this time next year, I expect Troy Peach is going to put like a GPS tracking device on baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus is tired.
Here's the deal. If he ever shows back up, he's still not home.
So do we know where baby Jesus is now?
No, we have no idea. Baby Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and Santa, I believe, have made a traveling quartet. The next thing I know, they're going to be on a bus. That's all I can tell you. And they got the Reindeer band.
That's it. Oh, man.
But now the property...
And I'll be honest, I am Clark Griswold when it comes to Christmas time because, I mean, you know, I've got several thousand lights outside. But now, we're not talking about, you know, a foot high. I'm talking, I've collected these things since I was young, okay? So these are like vintage deals.
Wow.
So my Mary and Joseph are close to 4 foot tall. They're the big ones.
Okay. Yeah.
And the Santa and sleigh and reindeer, just picture, you know, the Santa, sleigh, and reindeer that, you know, that Clark Griswold kicks around on Christmas Vacation. Same stuff.
Wow.
Okay, Troy, so like I'm a private detective on the side.
My wife Katie says she's CSI as well.
Yeah.
So I will tell you this, within minutes of Mike Bowling posting that picture last night on Facebook, my wife was at his house, and they weren't even home. So I'm telling you, they're all in on it.
Well, there is obviously a Troy Peach crab
Connection.
bowling. I mean, there's this connection,
There's a connection.
going on.
Somebody that knows all of y'all. And whoever's moving it has to have a truck, right?
Oh, yeah, they have to. And there's got to be at least, I mean, unless they're really taking their time, there's got to be at least 2 of them doing it. Somehow they all know where the outside electricity is to these people's house.
That's it.
And they're bringing enough extension cords, whatever, because, I mean, think about it. That's at least 3, 6, you know, outlets that they've got to have.
Right.
So, I mean,
it's a big deal.
You know,
So they're not only stealing it from the yards and putting it in someone else's yard. You're telling me they're also lighting them all up.
Oh yeah, they're lighting them up before they take the picture.
That is like massive. This is a big deal.
Do none of you artists live in compounds with cameras and gates?
You know what? It's funny because at first, seriously, because several years ago, my brother and I, when we were younger, when we started collecting this stuff, we had tons of this, you know, this plastic blow mold Christmas stuff. And we seriously did have them stolen. I mean, like one year they wiped us out of everything.
Wow.
So I, again, thought, okay, somebody stole my stuff. So I posted on our neighborhood Facebook thing, hey, look, be careful. We've got this going on. And
that is funny.
And so my neighbors are now watching like a hawk. So I would kind of be scared when. Hopefully they will bring them back before Christmas. But some of my neighbors are a little redneck. They might find a little lead. I don't know.
Oh, I know. Hey, some people think you're in on it.
Yes, I know, and that's not the truth. I promise. I've been, first off, you did mention it. I've been consoling my boys because the first day they were really freaked out because, like, the Mary and Joseph was right outside their window, and one of my boys wouldn't go to sleep the next night. And so then when we found out, I'm like, buddy, it's just a prank. Somebody's pulling a joke on Daddy. Now they want to, like, wire our front yard with electricity so anybody steps in our front yard gets shot. That's what they want to do, So, yeah.
Okay, so we got this crab bowling connection thing going here. This would get really thick if a random Oak Ridge boy or a Gaither vocal band or a Hopper or somebody else were involved. Like, if this all of a sudden got really broad,
Well, I have no idea where they're going to show up next. I mean, they could very well show up on top of the Oak Ridge Boys bus. It's right over here in town. I don't know. I will give whoever, and I have a good idea of who it is because there's only so many people that know where myself, Kathy, Olin, David and Lori, and Mike, there's only so many people that know our exact addresses.
Yeah.
Plus would know where the outside electricity is.
That's it.
Until then, I guess we just got to keep up with Facebook. I texted Libby last night and Tracy. I said, you better watch out. They're coming to your house. I promise they're coming to your house.
I thought about that.
And, of course, Libby said at first it was Tracy. He strapped him on his wheelchair and took him around town.
Well,
and who knows? It could be.
It could be. The mystery continues. If we have permission, we will stay in touch with Troy through this ordeal. And,
this is great. I love this.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been the Christmas cat burglar of 2015. So.
Well, it's not Gerald Wolfe or Michael Booth because they're out on the West Coast.
Exactly, it's not them. But who knows? It could end up at their house.
It's true.
Or you know what? They could have people.
Yeah, they got money. They got money, so they could be funding this.
Yes, they could be funding this. It could be a major thing going on.
I'm just trying to think who I've ticked off. Is what I'm trying to figure out. It could be a number of people.
Well, give our love to Katie and the kids. And Troy, you're a good man. We just hope that the excitement will calm down soon and everyone could have peace on earth again.
Peace on earth, goodwill to me. Dadgummit, return my baby Jesus. That's all I want.